All right, we're talking about rhythm playing down in open position and how to connect your 1, 4, 5 chords with slash basses. Slash basses are sort of a big deal. They take you to that next level. But you may be wondering, what is a slash bass? Why do I want to learn it? Slash basses are there so that they connect the chord before them and the chord after them. If you see a chart and it goes E minor, then D over F sharp, and then G, you'll know that the purpose of that is to develop this bass line. Right, E minor. Okay, and the same thing goes for a C chord, the 4 chord in the key of G, right? If I go back a minor third or a semitone and a tone, there's my relative minor to the C chord. Now we're going to connect the relative minor to the C chord by playing a G over B, or a slash G slash B, and then to the C. So again, now we have A minor, G over B, C. All right, now let's put those 6 chords together. E minor, D over F sharp, A minor, all right, so you can hear how these bass lines, this bass line is connecting the chords. Now, since the chords are coming out of the scale, obviously the bass line is as well. That's an E natural minor scale. We could play it as a G major scale as well, which just starts on the G note instead of the E minor. Oh, instead of the E root. All right. So since we've got 6 chords, let's take it a little further and go this far. Okay, so the chord that we'll play here with the D in the bass is just the D, and then we'll go as far as the E minor chord at the octave. So I'm just using a 4-note E minor chord. And now let's connect the whole thing. E minor. And let's descend. Now you don't have to play it like that necessarily in that order, but it's a great way to get used to how these chords are connected, and naturally it's going to work in other keys in open position as well. When you're practicing this, use parts of it, segments of it, in order to connect chords. So there's just almost innumerable ways. Okay, and so on. So the lesson is about connecting your core chords of 1, 4, 5 with their relative minors, the relative minors of G and relative minor of C. All right, and then in order to do that, we're using the D / F sharp, and we're using the G / B. There are other ways to play these chords, and I'll leave that up to you. Mainly what I'm trying to get happening here is the connection of these open position chords with bass lines using slash basses. Okay, cool. I hope that was a help to you, and we'll see you real soon.